Hello. Oh boy. Woo. Oh boy. Hello, everybody. Coming through. Hey. Oh boy. I did it. Okay. I can get ready now. Ooh. I can get started now. Hold up 1 second. Stop. Now, what is the thing for my? Hey y'all. Hello. How are you doing? Glad to see you, each and every last one of you that can make it here. Oh boy, I was trying to, you guys. I'd be staying up late. Uh-huh. But I'm not gonna try to stay up late tonight because I'm still up from last night, the night before. Okay, how y'all doing? Thank you for coming over. Thank you for coming over. Just 1 second here. I can't see from looking. Y'all, let me tell you something. Okay, let me see. Now, now I got it. Ooh, ooh. Welcome, everybody. Y'all, let me tell you something. Y'all, we in trouble. I've been telling y'all that for the longest. I've been saying it. Oh, okay, where's my fan? Where the fans at? Where the fans at? Hold on a second. I've been saying it for the longest. Y'all, hold up. It's a woman thing. I got them flashing. I've been saying it for the longest. Y'all, we are in trouble. I watch a lot of news people, okay? A lot of news people. But I was trying to pick up this news station so I wouldn't have to basically look at Don Lemon. But Don, he's okay. He's okay. We have to be very, very careful dealing with the fact that when we are doing content and where we get it from. Because a lot of these people, even though they may have more numbers than you, some on basis a slower loser, they will have their flag. You're trying to have it and want to be taken down. Okay, so basically like they'll tap you on your hand. That's basically what they'll do. How y'all doing? I got my chair and I got this here and I am up and I'm ready to work. So I want to set this up. It's okay. It's okay. Welcome everybody. Welcome to what we have Thursday night. My. Isn't this here something? Isn't this here something? And what I mean about that is that it being a hit. Now, if we know that we all are adults over here, when we say that's a hit out on you, that means somebody gonna take care of you. Okay, just watch your back. Okay, so we know that when it means when somebody say that, okay, watch yourself. I got a hit out on you. Hey, so okay, y'all, as you come in here, do me a big favor. Please thumb up my video, and you like to support the channel. There it is, D Milton 04. If that's me, dog. Anyway, if you like to, but the main thing that you are obligated is to like my video. Thank you, and share me out. That's a plus to share me out. But anyway, let me tell you something. Y'all, we in trouble. Yeah, yeah, we are. We are in trouble. I'm going to talk, give you news that you can use and some other stuff. Y'all, just a few minutes ago, I would say less than 30 minutes ago, I was over to Don Lemon. I said Don, not Don Lemon show. All of a sudden that he had to stop as like a breaking news came through on his channel, because you know that I work by myself and he got two other guys that works along with him that help him, that keep on watching what's going on out in the world. See, I have to do all that myself because I ain't that famous yet. But anyway, my day gonna come in. I say it every day. I'm getting closer and closer. Let me tell you what happened. I'm gonna play this here back, and I'm gonna talk some trash tonight, but it's gonna be some good trash, okay? Now, I'm gonna be all over the place, but you've been with me long enough, y'all know how I roll, okay? But anyway, you got to catch it. You got to catch it. You got to catch the good part. You got to catch the good part, okay? You got to catch the good part. How you doing, Miss Regina? Thank you, boo. Miss Regina, I think so. I need you here. I think so. We're gonna need an extra one of your trucks, okay? I think, Miss Regina, I think we're gonna need one of your tow trucks. Yeah. Hey, Jazz. America, we in trouble. But those that did not hear, those that did not, okay, thank you, there, Miss Regina. Those did not hear, it been a hit out on our life. And I'm gonna say our life because the majority of us is over here a Democrat or we independent. If you independent, you got to make a decision, okay? But this is I want to tell you the hit out on our life. Um, Donald Trump put a hit out on the Democrat that's in the White House. The Republican and the Democrat. He put a hit out on, said that the word is. See, I ain't got that big yet to say that word. Anyway, basic is to pow to kill. Now, if you don't know, Jasmine Prophet, yeah, baby girl, come through, y'all. Come on. I'm just asking for what 3 more likes. I got one. So let me tell you, Jasmine Carter, and we know that that is the Democrat over in Texas. You know, she tell it as it is, as it is, as it is. Okay. Lately, she paying for it on her own. She have to get security to watch her while she sleep and over there to mama them house. Okay, let's hold that on. That's okay. Now we know that he don't like her. We know how both of them feel about her. It ain't that she don't like Donald Trump. Donald Trump would say he don't like. She just don't like his policy. So okay, that is politics, and that's basically what we do here. We are strategy. We scribe, and that's what we do over here. Now, so okay, let me tell you this. As we know, for a week ago, Margaret Green, I forgot what her middle name was. Margaret Green Taylor. Yeah, I think that's what it is. She did not switch sides. She just told it like it is. I want to know what's in the files too. So Donald Trump, she been around there identified in the Republican Party for 5 years. Donald Trump did not, you know, basically like gave, you know how it is like that. They say, well, okay, I endorse Miss Regina. So okay, Donald Trump never did endorse her. But okay, she went through everything as she was saved by herself. Okay, she didn't need no big up from Donald Trump, and Donald Trump never did give it to her. But meanwhile, when she got into the White House, yeah, him and her sort of kind of like, oh, okay, you know what, girl, you seem to be cool with me. That's all right. Yeah. You making strides out here, okay? And this father, y'all, come on, we got 5 here. Could I get 3 more lights? Okay, cause y'all, as y'all talking about the light, that's how they let people in the room, letting them know that I'm live. Okay, now I need y'all to come and go with me. Last week, she said that I'm nosy too. I want the files open too. I know how these young ladies feel. I'm a woman myself. No, I wouldn't want nobody to do my daughter like that. I stands with these ladies here, but still yet, I still know my duty as representing my part of the state. Okay. Shout out to her. I think so. She is from Georgia. She from no, she from North Carolina. South Carolina, North Carolina, where she represents. Okay. So okay, move on down the line. Trump called her a traitor. During this here traitor to up to Tuesday, they had, I think I told you guys, those that was here yesterday morning, they had did a Brianna Simone on her. Went in order box and box of pizza and put it at her front door. She had to call them folks in that got robots and all suited up to see that it was one of them, one of them things that go boom, boom, boom at her. When she opened up the door, surprise, all these pizzas belongs to you. That she did not order. After that, her parents are in their 80s. They went, allegedly, all this basis allegedly, they went over there yonder to her parents' house and had it raided for document and for drugs. These old people. This has all happened from the time that she said that I want to know too. Open up them files. Yes, yes. Some of you can Google it, something, put it in your search engine on YouTube, and maybe it can give you. Y'all know I am. I'm gonna put something on it. I'm gonna spin it around. Okay, but yes, it is. They sent a bunch of pizza boxes to her house. She had to get that squad. They had to come out there to make sure the pizza is not hot, too hot to eat, and to remove the boxes. All this took place between a week ago today to Tuesday of this week. Her parents, her family, everybody being tortured till the ladies are scared. I mean, somebody's telling me they are scared. Hey, Brown Beauty Boo. So yes, Brown Beauty. Anyway, they are afraid. Jasmine was very emotional because I go over there on her channel. Yeah, I go over there on her channel, and she was very, very like, it's angry. It's like that. It make you think like, dang man, I should never mess with people. This is terrible. But anyway, she was trembling her voice where they went and got hope to her family. But they didn't say if it was her parents. It just said it didn't affect her parents. But Margaret Green Taylor, she said it was her parents. These senior citizens, basic, and they own the world, don't live their life, and glad to see that their daughter is making a difference in this world. I understand how the parents feel. I was seeing the same thing did affect with Megan and Matthew, and I am proud of them because that Matthew is making a difference in the world. He is a mechanic that makes sure people to get to point A and point B. Okay, and Megan also too. Megan works with the billboards, like what they put on the interstates. She worked for that company there, the bookkeeper, and the company that washed, like the hotel, big windows outside. That's what Megan do. Been there for some kind. Shout out to my babies. They only been there for 6 years on their job. But I think Matthew being 7. But anyway, making a difference in the world. Megan makes a difference because that you know what's coming up to the next exit. Okay, so I'm proud of them. So other way how that her parent, Margaret Green Taylor, how her parents are proud of her, they got something to be proud of. with her making a difference. Now, all this is dealing with the Epstein file. Donald Trump called it how he was doing it. Oh, sure, yeah, I signed it. I signed it. But okay, this is what happened. Y'all only gonna hear it from here, but I don't told y'all this here, and it gonna come back. Okay. Reason why he was so free, let me go back, let me tell you something. Y'all remember about 51 days ago. Let's call it 52, 53 days ago. So the shutdown went down like about 51 days ago. Okay. The longest one in American history. So let's say 52 days ago, 53 days ago. The Democrat, yes, I know that Chuck Schumer, wait a minute, Chuck Schumer dead. I said, oh my God. No, one on that I was watching the funeral today. Anyway, let's go. Now we know I'm gonna call him Chuck Schumer. If it's the wrong name, Miss Regina will put it in the chat. He was the head of the Democrat Party. Okay. And the reason why that it was the shutdown, and I had believed that too, was dealing with the insurance. Things start tricking in the back of my head. Those of us been on insurance, that's on insurance, we already did our thing in October. That when the people call us to renew our insurance and who we want to go with, they call us on the phone. Now, how could this be? So we already knew that the insurance had gone up. I was thinking, come to find out, the reason why that it was so much fire didn't fight with Chuck Schumer. Yeah, that's his name, Miss Regina, right? Reason why it was so much fire didn't fight with him is because that it wasn't about the insurance. That was a part of it. But no, it was about that the Epstein file when Trump told us 55 days ago or 53 days ago that it was going to be open. Trump tripped out and said no. Next day, the Democrat hit them with a shutdown. Okay? But it wasn't going to change dealing back with the shutdown, with these layoffs. Trump was going to do that anyway. With these layoffs and all this, he was going to do that anyway because basically, okay, you want to shut down? Okay, I'm going to hold back the money. Okay? So make sure that we understand that. Yes, Chuck Schumer. Wait a minute, Dick Cheney already died. Chuck Schumer. Okay. Yeah. He already caught a lot of hell from that. And basically lied to American people. But American people, you got to see exactly what was going on. If you are a senior like myself and quite a few of us that's these over here with me, we basically got what our new insurance plan was gonna be. Same way that I used to have Medicaid and Medicare. They snatched me off Medicaid and I got to pay what is called a sharing cost of $3,000. But whole like that in Florida, we call it a sharing cost. And so that means that every month for 12 months, I have to go into the emergency room, just step my foot in the door, and we know that's gonna be $3,000. Y'all know how the emergency room ring you up for sucking up their air. And all while they go in there and just look in your ear. Okay, we got $3,000, $5,000. Okay. Anyway, so they hit me with it. They hit a lot of us, people with Medicaid, yeah, Medicaid, because I got Medicare now. Okay, we got that then. We got that then. As I was sitting back and I was thinking, we already know it is the working people. It is the working people that what they got to take out their check, dealing fact with their job, dealing fact with that because that Trump on your insurance when you working for a company, they have HMO, they have I think it's a PP, I think it's a PPO, and they have the enhanced. It's three category with your insurance when you back in the days when we was working. Those of us that went on here and retired. Okay, this is what he did. With the enhanced, Donald Trump throw all of us on the enhanced. Either you want to be there or not. That's where you're going. The enhanced is the highest premium that it is. Okay? The highest premium that it is. So either you, it doesn't matter with the older people, they're older than I, maybe they probably got Medicaid and Medicare. Maybe so, but I know they chopped me off. They chopped me off April, May. I think I heard y'all um heard me say that. And then the little amount of food stamp that they give me, they took that. So over basically I'm on my own, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll be all right. When I don't know, but we gonna be all right. Now let me tell you the impact with this here shutdown. It was dealing with the Epstein file. Now dealing with the Epstein file. So we talking about like let's say 50, 52 days, 55 days. They had the files. As you heard that line as Pam Bundy said that in February, March, she had the files on her desk. She assumed she got the files on. So okay, yes, the file was on her desk, but they went through the files. They went through the file. That's what it took 50 something days. They had time enough to go through those files. So dealing with the file, thank God that we got these girls. Some of them still remember Donald Trump and what he was doing, and he was there. Because you remember Maxine said that, Maxine, the one that got 20 years, you remember she said that he wasn't there. Think that them young ladies remember, oh yes you did, you touched me too. As the story goes on, did in fact with Donald Trump. Yes, and y'all gonna hear it first on here, allegedly, but it is true. They played in the files. They played them. But also, too, let me tell you something. You remember the last 45, 50 something days? You remember when Donald Trump tore down the White House, the big, beautiful ballroom? You remember they stopped construction on the big, beautiful ballroom because that the construction site did not pull no permit? You remember that no decision the same pertaining to the White House have to go through the Senate. And you remember the Senate, everybody went on vacation for 8 weeks or 9 weeks. Remember? Okay. So basically, as things starting to move, is that they had to halt. Stop. Don't you tear down another wall. And the contractor that had it had a lot of claims that was put against the company. But that's the one that Donald Trump chose because it was a part of his thing, who he picked to knock down the White House. They told Donald Trump, said, you got to get a permit. Told the people, this ain't going to go. Don't you knock down another damn wall. You get that bulldozer, no water on, you get the hell up out of here. Donald Trump said, after they don't tow down the ballroom, well, if you want me to put it back up, I can put it back up. You see how sarcastic that is? You already knocked it down. He said, I can put it back up. So, in other words, they're gonna take all the rocks that they knocked. You see what I'm saying? This is how he smelled being a smart ass. So, basically, what he's saying, ain't nothing you can do about it. It gonna go back up. Because the people already don't knock it down. This is how smart mouth that he is. Okay. Now let's talk about this here. Did in fact with the Epstein's file. A lot of them is shaking in their boots. And a lot of them, if they only would see, it ain't nothing that they basically can do about it, but you just got a bad reputation. You're a dirty old man and all this type of stuff here. And then you were a sleaze bag or whatever you want to call the girls, the females that was over here. All the while that Pam Bundy was one of them girls that was out there saying he did me too. Pam Bundy was one that they did me too. As y'all remember a long time ago, let's go back. Y'all got to go back with me. Miss Regina, no. It was the American, you know, America, you, Miss America. Y'all don't remember this time with Pam Bundy. They were asking her about America. Where's America on the map? And she said something dumb and stupid. America is inside Africa or some damn stuff, y'all. All that y'all. Yeah. She said, I remember that with that, but it been so long, but I still remember that Miss America said the most dumbest ass thing that they asked her, where is America on the map and where they located this, and she said that it's inside Africa. Y'all, I can't make this up. I'm gonna hope that I can find it. Okay, now I got this on because y'all know how I am. I have to watch and see as everything be breaking news out in here in these streets. I ain't call myself. I am a real reporter. Okay. So anyway, it was Pam Bundy, the one that said the dumbest thing. No, Pam Bundy was just like Charlie Kirk, wife, a dingbat, a blonde dingbat. Charlie Kirk wife was allegedly was one of them girls in the he touched me too. Charlie Kirk woman was one of them too. Pam Bundy was one of them too. He touched me too. So anyway, as time progressed on, they is all choked up, dealing fact that Pam Bundy and a whole bunch of them was sitting on Donald Trump and Epstein all day laps around there. Pam Bundy got tied tongue yesterday and couldn't even defend herself. Pam Bundy is not the one is cut out. The position that she's in, Attorney General, again, she was put there. She didn't have no experience. She don't, which that nobody don't have no experience to the position that they are put in the White House, unless that you've been in the White House a long time. Then you can see how Joe Biden been there for 47 years, and you'll see how things roll and everybody knows about. But anyway, Pam Bundy just put them in there. Wish that Donald Trump was turning the White House as the Golden Girls. Everybody was in there that looked like his daughter with the long blonde hair and all this type of stuff here. So that basic how that dealing fact even with the young lady that speaks in the briefing room. All right, even down to him, even down to her. Everybody gotta be golden brown or just glamorous. And all the while that them girls there was a failure in it, what they call Miss America. That's where he got them from. They all was around him. And then those that's in the Miss American pageant, all on looks alike and all on from Epstein rape paradise. Not rape, great paradise. All of them. They know each other and they saw each other there. Mm-hmm. Even down Miss Cutie that talk that lies and can't tell her, that can look you in the face and lies be running all out of mouth. Miss a spokes lady for Donald Trump, even her ass was there. Even her ass was there. Now Donald Trump said that this is going to be prosecuted up to the most and this, that, and other. So with Kish. Yeah, Kish. Cash. Yeah, Kish. With him, is the head of the FBI and investigation. those that was there, even that's in the Senate, they supposed to be charges brought up on them. Okay. With the Epstein file, they are not going to give us everything because that they have to be charges supposed to be brought up on them. And then, in fact, with the American people, they just did not. Do you think so? They had a shutdown. Then they can shut everything down. Because then, in fact, in the Senate, it was a bunch of them is a bunch of dirty old men. Mhm. Those pageants that Trump was having, every last one of them girls, he will miss one black one in there, but you ain't gonna win. That just see, the law had don't change so much. Then in fact with the 80s, all right, the 80s, the law had don't change. That usually like they used to have, they can have all white people working for them. But when the law had changed in the 80s, that's when, hey boo. Oh, there you go, Dolby is more. And thank you. Hey, I ain't got your thing. I ain't got your remarks. I gave you a heart. Thank you. Listen to me. Okay, come in now. We're going to work a little bit, y'all. Thumb up the video. Okay. Now, them girls, Melania Trump came from the Playboy Mansion. She came from the Playboy Mansion. That's how he interact, basically knows her from. She would introduce, I forgot what the man name of the Playboy. He died maybe about less than 5 years ago. Nobody know why he died. He just lay down and just didn't wake up. Anyway, she was basically is the one that introduced him and did. But anyway, she came from out of the Playboy Mansion house. The girls that's in the Playboy Mansion, they Hagner. Yeah, I think that was his name, Hagner. The girls that from out of the Playboy Bunny Mansion, they was part of the clique of the He Touched Me Too movement. He touched me too, and I let him do it too. They came from there because they all went to the island. Okay? Don't let that little kissy little face up there that talk and lie out of both her mouth and just basically in her eye like, what the hell is I'm saying? That they train her to be a professional liar. That's a little hot ass. Okay, that's a little hot ass there. Same thing is Pam Bundy. Same thing is Charlie Kirk. All these ladies is in this same y'all know how I'm going, in the same family. They all recognize and know one another. They do. All right. Before I get on deep with this here, and I know y'all wonder why I got Don Lemon picture here. I'm gonna take you that something just happened maybe about an hour ago. Now remember now, they don't play with those. I need y'all to listen to me, scooters. I need y'all to get your pad and pencil, scooters, because we gonna be working here, and I need y'all to take notes because we gonna have a test on this here tomorrow. This is your homework. Now, did in fact now I got Don Lemon here. As I was watching Don Lemon show, all of a sudden it was a breaking news. Can you see that I got a breaking news? What's going on at the Capitol? But those y'all don't know what's going on with the Capitol. Remember now, things don't got raggedy. Trump put a hit out on the Democrat. The word is to pow dead. Okay? He ordered that. I'm gonna take you right here before I get deep, because y'all still want to know why Don Lemon him. I'm gonna tell you why Don Lemon. While I was over there, Don Lemon house, and was up there in one of his favorite people that's up there on his high tier. As I was up there, it was a breaking news. Somebody don't went over there and started playing with matches, trying to burn down the White House. Y'all don't think that I can't make this here up by myself. Here we go. Let's go over here to Don Lemon. Let him tell you. Okay, here we go. Where we at? Let me see. Okay, let's go. Let me take this back a little bit. Okay, let's just go right here. Let's get this here. We're gonna listen to what Auntie say now.
Acceptable. You see, the man is dumb as a rock. He's not dumb, he's evil though. And he doesn't care if you eat. He doesn't. And they want to sell us $5 turkeys every Thanksgiving. Really, all over the country I see $5 turkeys. I wouldn't buy a turkey if I had to, because I think all those turkeys for Thanksgiving should sit in the store and rot. I think they should all rot, because the rest of the year they don't care what nobody thinks. They don't care if that. Wait a minute, die or whatever you're gonna do. A turkey, you can keep that damn turkey.
That's a word from Miss Andrea.
Guys, thank you, guys. I understand what you're saying about the Supreme Court and all of that, but that's a tough one.
Okay.
Guys, I know that everyone did not get their chance to speak, and I hope you don't get mad at me, but I got to get to some breaking news, okay? So this is breaking news that's coming out of Washington. It's been happening, and we've been keeping an eye on it while we were on here. But there is a fire in the tunnel in the Capitol between the office buildings and the U.S. Capitol. And it apparently was on the train. I don't know if you saw when we were doing our live IRLs at the Capitol. We rode on that train with Senator Cory Booker. I think we interviewed him on the train. I can't remember. I don't want to, don't hold me to that. I just can't remember. And then also when Eric Swalwell was on last week, he was also on that train. So take a look now. This is a report that happened just moments ago, but this is happening at the Capitol. Watch.
And we have some breaking news right here in Washington, D.C. this evening. Take a look at this. It's a live look. D.C. Fire and Emergency Medical Services are investigating what they say is a small electrical fire in the tunnel connecting the Rayburn House building to the U.S. Capitol. The fire on the trolley is now believed to be extinguished. And at the time, there is one known patient who suffered a minor injury. But again, you are looking at live shots right outside of the U.S. Capitol building. You see all those emergency first responder vehicles, firefighters now walking back and forth into the Capitol. You see them there as we zoom out here. Also, looks like a ladder is deployed up to at least one of the roofs of the Capitol building. There is a large presence. That fire believed to be on the trolley. One known patient who suffered a minor injury is what we're being told. That trolley that connects the Rayburn building to the U.S. Capitol, which so many Congress members and staff use to get back and forth there. We will keep you updated as we learn more.
So thank you for that. So we'll as soon as we get more information, we will.
Wow. Okay, let me go right back here. Isn't that something? Y'all don't see what's going on here? Y'all don't see what's going on here? Much, now it's the Capitol, okay? Now look, much that they have, here we go. Can your high number, can you? Oh, okay, now let me tell you something. So let me tell you this here. Why all of a sudden now? Because you know what? It's distracting those files. So let's build a fire. Let's make a fire. And check on the person that started the fire and see the hell it was them that started. All this here is inside job. Inside job. Much security that's round there. Nobody ain't see nothing. I don't hear nobody say they gonna check in the cameras. Everywhere had cameras, even on the train. When y'all seen the TikTok, they dancing all on the train. Everybody, I don't understand it. All this here is deflecting, identify with the files. All this here. Identify with the files. When the vote came in, guess what happened? It was only one person. Everybody say, yeah. You got one saying nay. And that was the one that was a prejudiced police officer. That was the one. And they had said his name, which one that it was. Everybody else said they opened up the files. But one thing I didn't hear too much for him to go on so much strong about identifying with, which that he called a moderate traitor. What about all the rest of them that turned on him? Even the ones that were there, they still say open up the file. Because you know what? They base it is knowing that what Trump is doing is unconstitutionalized. What he's doing. Yeah, I think I said it right. And they tired of it too. But did in fact they have a seat at the table, they can't say nothing because everybody is still from the big bully. Hey, Miss Gerald, even though him and his wife had signed it, how the hell y'all know that's what they signed? How do y'all know that's what they signed? See, like more than me, they signed something dealing with education. That's bullshit. They didn't sign it. Why you couldn't bring that camera a little close to me, Miss Gerald? Why you couldn't bring that camera close to me? I got a lot of eyes and 2 pair of glasses. Why they couldn't bring that paper what they signed close up to me so I could read it? Because it was bullshit. They never did damn sign it. They did sign something. They did sign something. 50-something days. You don't think so that they went through those files? Yes, they did. But with the files that they went through, it got for Trump to be like an angel. But no, them girls said so. Oh, okay, Madrid, that's what I want you to do. I want you to tell me. Now, what the hell is they around there burning down the White House and the Capitol? What the hell are they doing around there? It never did happen before. But y'all, on Sunday, if those that you don't know, I do a deep dive identify with history. History. And identify with, I've been doing history, identify with the White House from the time that Trump started tearing it down. You remember, those that you don't know, they had stopped the demolition on the beautiful ballroom because they did not pull no permit. And the one that the company that they had so many lawsuits against them, and in a way, and the dust and everything that was going on that they were tearing down stuff, the dust was so much in the air. They was talking about the people. Let me give you an example. Y'all remember 9/11? Y'all remember all that concrete and all that dust and all that? Well, anyway, this is what they saying that was going on, didn't affect round there, tearing down the ballroom to make a big, beautiful ballroom. Anyway, that's what they said that was going on there. It shouldn't be nobody near that or nowhere near the White House. Didn't affect that what the people that didn't affect with 9/11, you know how they got sick. Some of them are still sick and still can't breathe from all that dust. A lot of them lost their life because they could not still have that in them, breathing problem, respiratory, all this that they don't have. Didn't affect with smoke, dust. They told Donald Trump, y'all don't have no permit. It don't supposed to be nobody around. And with that, they was around there wearing masks. They said, no, can't go. Donald Trump said, now you remember now the people already done told the stuff down. Donald Trump said that, well, okay then. You want me to build it back up? I build it back up. Being a smart ass. So anyway, they had halt on that project. I don't know too much basically like what they don't did on it. Besides Donald Trump say that, well, okay, you want after they don't tore the shit down. Okay, so you want me to build it back? Y'all, it's not funny and it's not cute, but what an asshole. Now, okay, now this here. We didn't have no problem. Okay, Corrine. Oh, hey, boo, come on in. We didn't have no problem. Yes, the White House had got burnt down several times. But why all of a sudden now it got to spark fire? And who put out the fire? And how did he get burnt? He or she, how did that one person get burnt? Were you the fire starter? This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Y'all, we in trouble. Now, let me go here. I could make this here up. As y'all see, what I was saying, I think I dropped over Brianna chat. I said, y'all, they found they got a file over there to the White House. Over there. That's what I say. But anyway, yeah, distracted. Thank you. See, that's why I love. See, they one thing about my people, they understand the way I talk. They don't laugh at me. They just help me out. Thank you. Thank you. Distraction. That's what it is. Now, let me go. Those of you that did not hear, because that I read it on X. I'm gonna play just a few minutes of Don Lemon, Don Lemon, and he gonna tell you out his now the side that what Dovey's saying, what this damn man woke up and did this morning. Hold 1 second here. What did he say and who he is after? Also, too, the National Guard, they don't how do you say? Order them to DC, but wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got to get this part here right. Not part to the DC where they were cleaning up paper and all that type of stuff there. No, this was another thing that was ordered did in fact with Trump today. When he won, I will tell you. Hold up 1 second. Let's get Don here. He can break it down. Here we go. Let me go right here.
You know, I'm going to tell you the truth, with a narcissistic lunatic in the White House. And I'm not making this up. I'm not exaggerating. I am not stretching the truth for drama. I'm not telling you what the president of the United States, excuse me. I am telling you what the president of the United States posted on social media in his own words and what he reposted.
Yeah.
That Democratic lawmakers who warned service members or asked them not to follow illegal orders, saying that they committed seditious behavior, punishable by death. Seditious behavior punishable by death. That is what the president of the United States posted on his social media. That's the language that he used. Punishable by death. And others, let's show some of the other posts here, because I don't have them in front of me. It's called seditious behavior at the highest level. Each one of these traitors, now he called members, public servants, lawmakers elected by their constituents, he called them traitors. A man who is, you know, bone spurs. I'm going to start calling him Cankles McBone Spurs. He is calling people who serve their country traitors to our country, should be arrested and put on trial. Their words cannot be allowed to stand. We won't have a country anymore. An example must be set. President, an example of what? These lawmakers are telling the truth. And they didn't say legal, they said illegal. So before we go any further tonight, I just want to, is there another one? Did he post? He posted a couple, right? There's another one that he posted.
It's a retweet.
This is a retweet. Hang them. George Washington would.
Wait a minute, hold up, you guys.
Before I go any further tonight, I want everybody watching to take a breath, and I want you to understand the gravity of that sentence. A sitting American president in a democracy that used to be envied by it used to be the envy of the world. A sitting American president accusing his political opposition of sedition and said their actions should be punished with death.
Okay, let's wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wait a minute.
Think about that.
Let me see. Let me go right here.
Think about that. This is really bad and dangerous to our country. Their words cannot be allowed to stand. Seditious behavior from traitors.
Okay, now let's get back to here. The traitors was the one that traded him, did in fact that to agree on the Epstein file. He called them all this traitors, and they should be put to death. It is some more on X and other what he been dropping all day, and make sure that they know. But it also too, I took this here a little too far. What he said that the Democrat Party. Let me go back. Let me see. Did I went too far? Did in fact with the Democrat Party, he put the Democrat Party. Hold on, let's see. Could I get this right here? Okay, now let's go. Let me get this right. And even this gonna come before or after, but this is what he said about the Democrat Party. Did in fact that. You know how I think, what did I say when somebody put a price on your head or something, somehow another how I said when we first came in, but I'm going to show you. Let me get back here. Let me see what this fool's saying right here.
So please hit the thumbs up, hit the like, because we're going to go and get into it, and we want to hear from you. Okay, so.
Hold on a second.
Where do I start?
Hold on.
You know, I don't bother you with things that are not important. Let me start right here. I'll start with something that's very simple. Now, I don't know if do you guys remember, do you remember the time that Barack Obama said that Donald Trump and Republicans should be executed? Remember that? Remember when Joe Biden said that Democrats ought to put Republicans to death for disagreeing with him?
No.
And do you remember when George Bush stood at a podium and said his political opponents were guilty of sedition and deserved the death penalty? Does anybody remember that?
Never happened.
Oh, well, yeah. You don't remember it. You don't remember it because it never happened. It never happened, not once. Thank you, chat. None of this shit ever happened with any of those presidents or any president that in modern history, any that I know about, not once, not even in a heated moment, not even in an offhanded comment, not in a tweet, not in a whisper, not in a hot mic, none of it. No, it never, ever happened. And now here we are, everybody. We're here, let's be quite honest. You know, I'm going to tell you the truth, with a narcissistic lunatic in the White House. And I'm not making this up. I'm not exaggerating. I am not stretching the truth for drama. I am not telling you what the President of the United States, excuse me. I am telling you what the President of the United States posted on social media in his own words and what he reposted.
Okay.
That Democratic lawmakers who warned service members or asked them
never happened, right?
Not to follow illegal orders, saying that they committed seditious behavior, punishable.
Okay. Let me get you guys straight right here. Let me get you guys, make sure that you follow me a little bit. Nope, that ain't never happened. No president never happened, said anything like that. Okay. And you know, Don Lemon, he basically just like Dovey. He basically doing his thing. Okay, he is a real reporter, and me, I'm just a YouTuber reporter. Okay, he a YouTube reporter, but he also shows out in the professional field. Now, didn't that with Donald Trump? You remember he told Kish, that, oh yeah, do this to him, do that, whatever did affect with these files. What Don Lemon said, if I were to let it go a little bit more, you're going to hear him say, Democrat Party. This is who he said. He going to break it down in another way. Democrat Party. Dealing in fact with the lies, because y'all remember now, he kept saying this is what the Democrat is doing. Dealing in fact that they lied and all this stuff, what he had said. He said that they should be, I thought I said that he should say that pow. But anyway, he said they should be put to death with the lies that they are saying. They the one that did in fact did in fact with the Epstein file. And those other ones is traitors. But he made it clear in his tweets. Nobody could not believe what this man actually said. Don Lemon, we all are picking pieces together to make our story different than the next person, because we cannot use word for word for what they said. This man had said, Democrat Party need to be put to death. And all the other traitors, but he could not say too much other traitors, because all the ones that's in the White House, Senate, they were playing with them girls. Y'all did in fact with this here Epstein file. You can turn to, this is sad. Remember he said that, yeah, I remember. I even though this is hot topic and what a lot of people are talking about, that into the politics stuff, but I'm sorry that I had to bring y'all over here for this here. But y'all, we are in trouble. This is what this man is saying. But I think so. Somebody, what it tell me that somebody gonna be smart. Remember, he sent off a dog whistle when June 6th come. June 6th, no, January the 6th. You remember he sent off the dog whistle and everybody went there? This year is the I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can get y'all scooters and leave. He sent out a dog whistle. That's just what he sent out. Somebody know what he is talking about. This is the dog whistle as they gonna act. They is gonna act. Why did that damn thing caught on fire today? Ain't never had no electrical problem before. Why all of a sudden it caught on today? Why did you took your ass and had them folks over there, did in fact with Marjorie Green, and had them to terrorize them old folks, saying that them old folks got drugs in their house and got paper files and stuff? Why you went and woke them old folks up there, Donald Trump, knowing that them damn people go to bed at 5 o'clock? Why would you do that? Why did you have what I can understand with these people in politics? Don't all y'all folks live in a gated community? Okay, let's say that she don't live in a gated community. Why all them pizza? Why that they did a Brianna Simone on that woman? All them damn pizza box. Then she had to call out the people with the robot and see if all the pizza, see if any one of them was very, very hot. Why? She didn't order no pizza. But all those pizza boxes came to her house. Why would you want to do that? All these here adult with y'all. Why would you want? Okay, let me tell you that. I know why you want to do that. Get the fact with the Capitol, because you know that them files is in the Capitol, right? And y'all, let me tell you something. I don't care. They not giving you everything. When those files and with that shutdown, it ain't had nothing to do with no insurance. It had something to do with those files. You supposed to open up the files, give us the files, like how you said, well, then you change your mind. So okay, we're gonna shut down the world tomorrow. But they had to play in our face to tell us, dealing fact they were saving up, dealing fact with the insurance. If you are like me, staying at home every day, they snatched my insurance, snatched the insurance that I had was in May. All of a sudden, you're gonna wait until October. October. Now you concerned about the insurance, about the old people insurance, with those seniors and myself, all of us that's home, and now you're gonna be concerned about the insurance. That was bullshit, Chuck. That was bullshit. All the while is that if you don't open up them files, I got something for your ass. At 12 o'clock tomorrow, I got something for your ass. We can play the game too. How I go, two can play this game. But that was not going to stop from the American people from dealing fact with losing their job. That wasn't going to stop. Because you remember, the ones that was in the up there in the White House, and they was getting their boxes and this, they was getting their boxes before the system, before they had went into the shutdown. They were already had no clean out of there then. It didn't stop nothing. They still had it coming to them. And let me tell you something, dealing fact with these shutdown. Those that getting $23, $38 an hour and $42 an hour, the shutdown was basic for the rich. And let me tell you how this should go. If you can get Johnny B. Good, that just got out of airplane school, if you can get him and pay him $13 or $18 an hour and let this one here go that you paying $42 an hour, and with all the pictures, you can trade this here for this here, that let you know for the rich people, they the one that gains from it. They the one that gains from it. So I can get you to do the same job for $14 or $15 or $18 an hour and let the one that get $47 an hour and all this, we're gonna let that one there go. That's what it was. That's what it was. For everybody. They did it. They're for everybody to start from the bottom. Get all new staff. These people that been here for so long, they are built in their way. Give them a pension plan, give them a early retirement for them to get the hell out of there. Because that's make that sure that you can go ahead and get him. And he can younger, and he got a long time before he go into retirement. Get rid of him. Guess what? Basic dealing fact were all on the reason why they say dealing fact with they lost their job. And usually when you see that they lost their job, they've been on the job forever. They don't know nothing about the food stamp, but they know now. They know now. And believe me, those that if they call them back to work, it uses the ones that getting low pay. Low pay and not nowhere near a retirement plan. That's what that was about. Again, it was for the rich. This is what's helping out the rich. Because believe me, if you can get this here person here with the pay that I'm paying you, and I can take your pay and divide it among 3 to get that job, get your job done, and get more jobs done, more position fit. That's what I'm going to do. This is what you call a business move. It's a move that people that can't understand. I've been here forever, and this is the only job that I know. So that will let us know as American people, it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. Yes, you can be replaced. Yes, you do a good job. Yes, I like you, but I don't like you that damn much, because I will get 3 or 4 people with the rate that I'm paying you, and they can get the job done. And guess what? I ain't got to worry about them getting sick because they're young. That's what all this here thing dealing fact with about, dealing fact with these jobs. And as y'all see, it was a lot of jobs. Even down to the post office, a lot of jobs. Everybody know the post office, when people lose their job at the post office, as y'all know, they will go back history, they will go back and shoot it up, because that's the only thing that they know with all the pensions, all this here, what they getting. Post office people, FedEx people, they don't take this thing easy, because this is all based on what they know. And this is what they base themselves on. Only this job, and after 30 years, I'm going to retire, and I'm going to get this, that, another, my 401k, and all my IRA, all this here. And again, those that been there for 15 years, they're not going to take you back either. Because you know why? Dealing fact with your pay. So then again, so this is what that you see dealing fact with this here pay situation. With this here pay situation. That's why. That's why. If I can get rid of you and pay 3 Susies to do the job that you do, and give them more, put more on them to do, and get rid of your ass, yes, I will. Because that when they do come out, your pay is not the same. And like they said, a lot of them not coming back because they don't want back. Everybody start. This is a billionaire thing what they have did. This is a billionaire thing what they did is to get rid of everybody, and everybody start from the bottom. Start from the bottom on up. That's how they doing it. Out of all this here, do you know? But we don't know. But we just can imagine. Alleged all the people that don't took their life over this here, because they in a situation like, I never been in the food bank. What is I'm gonna do now? We in this big house. What are we gonna do now? This is so draining. This is not a white thing. This is not a black thing, because we do got black brothers and sisters up there making the money. But this is very, very draining. Even down in the music industry. What is the music industry is doing now? Everybody's on TikTok. They is not, hey boo. Shoot, man. Um, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna. No, I'm not. But I'm not worried. I'm not worried. But yeah, I want to cook some, but I don't have it like that now. I don't have it like that. But other than that, hey, have a Caesar salad and a BLT like I do. But yeah, I want to cook. But anyway, it's too embarrassing for me to really do say. But I'm just gonna keep this here bandana on my head, and with all these glasses and my red lipstick and my nappy head. Yes, I would love to have a Thanksgiving dinner, but I'm not gonna sweat it. And y'all know I have no car, so I can't go in no food line. But anyway, I am good. Y'all continue to stay here. Enjoy me talking trash. Okay. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Big ups to everybody that coming in and watching me. Don't never think that unless that you got a business of your own, you're not safe. Okay, thank you, boo. Thank you. Thank you. You're not safe. The cost that you walk around with a briefcase, even down to the doctors, insurance company, is not paying and doing it what the doctor then once was getting and doing for dealing fact with a patient. I remember in 1994. Y'all know dealing fact with my son in 1994. If you go to the doctor's office, back then, they was getting $20 per patient. That's why they had to do Dr. Sweetbaum said that she had to do 200 patients because she had a staff. And did in fact with the insurance that I had back then, they were Blue Cross and Blue Shield. If I were to went to the doctor 20 times this month, the insurance company only gonna pay her 20 times, only one time a month. But I don't came there 10, 11 times this month. They only gonna give you that $120. You see? That's why that the doctors them out of a job and a whole bunch of stuff because the insurance, how the insurance is going now. You can go to the doctor. You're going to pay your co-payment each time you go in there. But with the insurance company, the insurance company is going to pay you one time a month. That's that $120 that you seen Dolby Milton. That $120. But each time that she come in there, she got to pay her co-payment, $10, whatever. Yeah, that's what you're going to get. But we only going to pay you one time. They ain't going to tell you that. So that's why it's very important that the doctor's office, they give you an appointment at 8 o'clock. They get somebody else appointment at 8:05. And then in fact, with 8:15, you got 3 of y'all waiting there at an 8 o'clock appointment. That's the name of the game. And they not going to call you because you were the first one there and you signed in the chart. They're going to call you basically that, then in fact, that how you feeling today. And then they're going to put you in a room till they see which one on all 3 of them, which one of that they're going to see first. Not based on how you came in the room. Don't let them play with you. Usually it's due to the fact that if they hear that you breathing something, or you come there with a cold or something like that, because they will see based on chart, because the girl coming in and she would take your pressure and she would check your eyes and look in your ears and in your mouth, and she'll go back in there and she'll hit she ready. So that means get you in, and then with those colors there on the wall, it tell them which one you got a cold. Different here ain't gonna take long. You can do in and out and get on. That's what them flaps up there for. Telling the doctor which one, not the one who is next. They can tell who next. But them flaps there, they tell them you got a cold. Get in there right away into that. That's what that's all about. Because other than that, you're going to be right there in the doctor room and you're going to see people come out. Wait a minute, where's the doctor? I've been here. They was in there because didn't think with the flap that they flapped up there. That's how you basically going to see you. Now, let's get on this here. Don't let nobody fool you. Let's talk about this here when we do the Zoom call with our doctor. Watch out, baby, watch out. Watch out, baby, watch out. When they tell you that, and we thought the Zoom calls are free. Yeah, it's a Zoom call. It's supposed to be free. That give him time that he ain't come into the office, that you ain't got to go into the office trying to find ways so he'll do a Zoom call. Just send a baby, they gonna hit your ass when you ain't think so that you looking. They gonna send you a bill 3 or 4 months down the road and gonna say that, oh, you owe the doctor $50. You gonna have to wait a minute. How? All the while they ain't telling you. They hitting your ass for them Zoom calls. And then he talk to you and he write it and he write the prescription. Okay, I'm gonna call on you, but yeah, they get your ass. It ain't nothing ain't free. Either you gonna pay on the front end or the back end. Them Zoom call, I don't care what they take. Because that you ain't paying, you ain't bending over. No, they gonna get your, they gonna send you a bill for 4 months ago. And you damn sure confused. Wait a minute now. Wait, how did I get this there? That's when they gonna tie your hands. Well, when you gonna pay? Because you said half of them. You talking to God? What are you talking about? My insurance paid this and I paid that. Well, okay, then we didn't even sit for them, so that we got to find you. We got to fault you in for this here. Really? No. But do you know when you can? Could you pay half of the money? No, I know, because they just did me like that. What? Yes. Not all doctor, but some. Put it like that. You'll be eating alone. Don't worry about it. California, I'll be eating alone too. I just gotta go and basically like get some seeds. I don't even want to talk about what I want. I'm just happy. I'm just happy to have a place of my own. I'm just happy, and I'm going to shake a tail feather and do the boobaloo. You watch. That's exactly what I'm gonna do, because I'm not even looking for uh, uh, um whatever they're gonna do. That I know it won't be monetized. All this kind of, that's okay. It don't make no. But I'm gonna do the funky chicken. And I'm gonna do the damn bird. You watch. So anyway, y'all. So that's still in fact with that. Now let's go back. Let's talk about the Epstein file. You think so that I did something bad that's horrible? You think so? I'm gonna tell you, open up the files. I signed it. You gonna sign something that they tell on your damn self? Come on, people. I think so. I think so that yes, we blessed. I'm happy. I am blessed. I'm happy, man. I'm happy. Last year I had a salad and soup salad and a BLT. Didn't say nothing to nobody. Got up here and danced, and just still had pride on my face. Just still had pride on my face. Didn't say nothing to nobody. And had a good time here by myself and played the music. Now, let's go back here. Who is going to tell on themselves when the president of the United States said, shoot to kill? Kitchener, they getting federal, they all gonna be arrested and all this type of time. Who is in those Epstein files? And I bring it here. I'd be glad to sign it. Who in the hell is gonna tell on their damn self and something is wrong? Who in the hell is gonna put their self down and take me to jail too? I was wrong too. Who gonna do that? Because they fucked with the damn files. That's what happened. Who in there? They been bothered with the damn file doing this here shutdown. Remember now, that's why. Hey Wayne Boo, how you feeling? Sooner than later, everybody's bill will come through driving. Yeah. Okay. That's exactly what that is what I'm telling you about. Nobody won't tell on themselves. If a person commit a crime, if you ain't touch me, it wasn't me. But he said that they should be. You got to know, okay. He said that the FBI was there. All what they gonna do, then in fact, with the people that's in the file. How many days we were shut down? Like 48 or 49 days? Well, okay, 52 days. That's why it was the shutdown. It wasn't nothing with no damn insurance. That's because Trump changed his mind about the file. So that's when Chuck came through. Well, okay, then I changed my goddamn mind. I'm gonna shut this bitch down. That's all that it was. This is a thing that y'all hear what Dovey said. You kill my dog, I'm gonna kill your cat. All our ass gonna be suffering around this little motherfucker. That's exactly what it was. Welcome to everybody coming in the room. Please thumb up my video and share me out. Don't let them play in y'all face. I'm watching. I don't get here and just do politics just to be open up my mouth. That is something that I do 4:30 in the morning when we all talking and praying. That's what I do. But when they come down to this, I am watching. I want y'all to check this here out too. Don't be no fool, but do what you got to do. Flagler County, that's in Florida. Flagler County is round there. I don't know, didn't it fact round about like after Daytona? Yeah, I think that's what that county there. Flagler County, it started yesterday. Listen what I say. Anybody that you know in Florida or would like to move in Florida, well, Flagler County don't open up their Section 8. Section 8 is going to stay open until January the 3rd of next year. So those that need the Section 8, Flagler County, Section 8, Google it and go ahead and fill out your application. But let me tell you something. It's only for 2 years. That's why Flagler County is doing it for so long. Usually when they do that thing, it'd be like about for 1 week. And you got to get all your paper in there before midnight. But right now, they doing it. You might well say, when it's supposed to be over with, January the 3rd, Flagler County in Florida. The reason why that they can give so long, because a lot of people don't got put out. A lot of people got put out doing, well, this ain't got nothing to do with the shutdown. But when the landlord said, when the government said they are not paying no more dealing back with Section 8, so you want to be there, you're going to have to pay market rent. And then when the landlord come over there and say, I did not receive a check from the government, you're going to have to pay this, or you got to be out by such time. Now, one thing about it, now, when you get put out, it was 30 days. It was 30 days. If anybody want to walk on eggshells like this here, that you're not for sure that the landlord is going to get this money, and sometimes that it'll be like this here. Sometimes the landlord will lie. But when you look at from the last month that when I got a check to up to this month here, yes, the landlord have all rights to tell you you got 24 hours or 72 hours to get out of here. Because guess what? It's been 30 days. Unless that you pay this month, because you can't get behind. Unless that you pay what the government ain't sent me his check yet. So really, you basic is 2 months from the government check. He don't have to take that little check, but you supposed to give him $100 something. No. Because always the government is dragging, the government is not in ahead of you. The government is always dragging behind you. So when you look at it, when the landlord come out here and say, I didn't see the government check from last month, and then this month here, they say they're going, you are 2 months behind. And he want all his money. You are 2 months. That's why they give you 24 hours to get out of there, or 72 hours. You are 2 months. The government is behind. The government is never up to date on paying what they helping you out with. It's no different than the fact with the Social Security check. We always lagging behind. Same deal. So those that you not aware of, and you know somebody in Florida want to move over there in Flagler County, just let them know that the Section 8 application line is they take an application for Section 8. But I'm gonna tell you this here. if how could you make yourself comfortable putting up curtains, doing this and doing that, knowing that you got to take it down in 11 months? You understand me about dealing with 11 months? Because they only giving you 2 years. Only 2 years. By the time you get your style and get comfortable with your taste and with all the new things that come out, it don't be in a year. It's a year. You still got to take that shit down off the wall because it's been 2 years. You got to go. So be very, very careful. This is how they got to say that it's not even from beginners. For beginner young girls that just have it, it's not even for you. Because whenever you're young and you got one child, before the second year come in, you don't have another baby. You always on pin. You never could make it complete. You always on pin. It's like that. I gotta move. You always on pin. But when you're doing like this here, this is something else. When you're doing like this here, when you always on pin, it's like that. You can mess yourself up for not paying the rent. You can mess yourself up by letting somebody to stay there with you. It's not no more days. Then in fact you will stay because that your child is young. Those days are over with. Now Flagler County got it started it yesterday. Then in fact with Section 8. Y'all can fall for the hokey doke and say, I've tried, girl, I finally got me a place. And just that you fall for it. Don't get comfortable now. Because one thing about it, even though you may sign a year lease, if the government is falling behind and here go they owe that man gonna pop up your door before a day or two before the first of the month comes and tell you I didn't get last month check. Now what the hell you gonna do now? So that means he didn't get last month check. So then he won't January's check because he didn't get it. He don't popped up to your door around by the of the 21st because he was waiting on for him to get that check. So he know that another month finna come in. Now we in February, for example. He waited. He know that the first gonna come in. So over the government owed him 2 checks. No, you owe him. You got to get your ass out. And the Florida state law is after 5 days, self-experience, after 5 days, they can evict you. They can after 5 days. No, it's not no 90 days. That is when you are buying the house for a house before they start foreclosing on your house. When they want all their damn money. But Florida state law, y'all Google it, after 5 days, they can start eviction process on you. That's not nothing new. It's something that I had to learn. Then it doesn't matter you put the late payment in there. They don't want it. They want you out. They want you to catch up. They want all this here. And they court costs. All this here. They want all that. So to wrap things up, they around there trying to burn down the Capitol. They over there playing with matches. We already saw the fire truck over there where they trying to burn down something. All the while that they trying to burn down with those files. And again, allegedly, to my mind, they played with those files. Because who is going to tell on themselves that something that's so horrible and wrong? And then you're going to sign it, convict them, do this, that, and other. Because you played with the damn file. You played with the damn file. That's what the hell they did. But them young girls, they do remember you. Dumb Pam Bundy, the one that said that United States, Florida was inside of Africa. Your dumb ass. Then you got that damn hoochie coochie little slut, Charlie Kirk, nasty ass, whorish ass wife, the one that don't fuck the whole damn White House. Her goddamn ass, she round there with her dumb ass. That bitch couldn't drop a goddamn tear as her motherfucking ass was in labor or constipated. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for coming over. Please like my video, share me out, and I will see y'all. If something breaking too, if I got to do it right there in my bedroom, I will come to you. Other than that, we will see each other early morning. Early morning, y'all. Y'all won't believe, but I'm already in studying right here. Studying here, studying my note for in the morning. Anyway, you got big ups there. A happy holiday. And those that I don't see, blessings to you. I'm going to be here, and we gonna dance. Yeah, yeah, we gonna have dinner with y'all. Me and Hotel, we gonna have dinner with y'all. Right now, I'm going. I got to. Y'all know that this sort of kind of new to me, but Hotel went and decorate her bedroom, child. And child, I had got in my spirit, and I said that I like that. I'm gonna decorate mine. Yeah, yeah. So anyway, I thank you guys for coming over. Good night. And Democrat, y'all, we in trouble. They put a hit out on that girl. It was a dog whistle what Donald Trump called out. He called out for death. Those that don't know, just give you a little bit. Those y'all remember the Avery? Someone had pulled it up and said it happened in 2000, maybe like two. I'm not. Y'all remember when the black boy was jogging, and it was a father, a son, and a friend. You remember? And he went inside a house where they were doing construction work, and he basically was looking at the plywood. Anyway, Trump gonna let those guys there come home. That Lord have mercy. I always tell y'all this here. When the devil always want to be better and more than God. He was the right hand. You remember when he let his son come to earth to see exactly what was going on around here. You remember they hung the son, they nailed the son to the cross. They nailed the son to the cross. 3 days later, Father said, let me go down here and get my son. As you know, he took his son and he brought his son back up to heaven. The devil regular ass was right here. Always wanted everything what God had and want everything. He was on the right side of God. Remember now. You remember when God turned around and looked at his ass and said, bitch, I ain't stunned you, and kicked his ass out of heaven. Kicked his ass to earth. You never did hear the story. Hold up a second. You never did hear the story that the father came back and got the devil ass. That's letting you know right now the devil is on earth walking around. And that devil is Donald Trump. Want everything. Nothing. No higher. Nothing is. Oh. What did my good job to say? All I want. Yeah, wow. Yes. Isn't that something? He never did went back and got the devil, so he came back and got his son. Devil ass stay here, and that is Donald Trump. Isn't that something? Walking the earth. got the most powerful job that it is in this here country. Besides his job, it's the airline pilot, that the ones that up in that booth telling the airplane which way to go. Very stressful job. Donald Trump is the only damn one that don't look damn stressed. Barack Obama hair had turned gray. Joe Biden got sick. He the only damn one that still keep on going. And everywhere that he go, he just, it's always something in it for him. All the while that he one man can go into one hole when he dead, in the ground when he dead. Even if they put him in the wall and seal his ass up, that's it. You only gonna die just basically, and you just gonna only be in this here damn casket, and that's it with your ass. If they don't start to spread you out in the damn water and let you be dust at the end of the damn sea, cannot take it with you. And then let me tell you something else, Donald Trump, why I got you online. It doesn't matter. They give you a gold casket. Once they seal you up and put you on all the way, once they seal your ass up in the damn wall, believe me, they don't took that shit off. Because you sealed. Anyway, you guys, have a good night. Yes. Oh, yeah. He was there. Hey, you know what, Miss Gerald? I had saw him saying that. Look at my hair. Look at all this. He'll come for this. That's what he said. But y'all know that Barack Obama. I know there is a God. Oh, yes, it is. But you know what? As I sit here, and yes, I do. I think about this country. I think about everything. Yes, I am scared. I am frightened. And for you to talk, did y'all know that he called a woman a piggy? And y'all know that what? It took what's the name? Under new management came up here and tell me what is. I know a pig is an animal, and he loved playing in mud and all that. I know that did in fact what it, but I didn't know really what it means, because that now y'all know that we would say the word heifer. I know it is, but saying the word pig, I was so dumb. New manager got up here and broke it down to me. What a nasty word. First thing I was thinking, did in fact what piggy? I said, I know a pig be fat. Maybe there wasn't. But new manager came and broke it down to me. And I said, thank you, because y'all, I was embarrassed. I thought it was a bad word. It is a bad word. I thought it was like, I thought it was a thing like what white people would say, like we would say bitch or something. I thought that it was, be careful. Don't use that word, because if somebody, you use that word to the wrong person, they will knock you out, And that's what basically the under new management got up here and told me exactly what it was. That's what he said. Rude, disrespectful. Because you know what? Because I don't care. He don't care. He never did care. He just wanted to do it because he's saying it, because he really, wow. But Barack Obama, he would tell you, Barack Obama, I mean, he can tell you that White House did something to him. He got a channel. I forgot what it's called, but I know I'm subscribed to it, and his wife got one. He is so much like good people. He don't even want to ask y'all. So you can look at his face. He don't even feel comfortable by even asking us to become a member. You should see how it don't even look right. And he said that no, I'm a regular. He said I'm a regular citizen. No, I'm not in the White House. Y'all talk to me. And he also too would drop his link, but we deal in fact with, and he'll tell you I'm just a normal guy. You ain't got to go away. No, go ahead and talk, girl. Come on, let's talk. So, oh yeah, and he called Ro, like didn't in fact in his chat. He be calling you Ro. Hey, I never heard anybody get that. I mean, yes. So anyway, I just want to thank you guys and big up yourself and have a good evening. Again, if I don't see y'all, have a safe holiday and tell somebody about me. Sometimes I can make a little sense out of nonsense, but